Welcome back for round 2 this week. Eastland is off to a very strong start so far, 50 points. Freeport is yet to get on the board, but that'll happen in this round, our volleyball round. And before we get to our first volleyball question, a very special thank you to our judge today, Dr. Aaron Jarrett, who is the superintendent of Rockford Public School District 205. Dr. Jarrett, thanks for spending time with us here, but more importantly, thanks for all that you do for those kids in District 205. All right, to our questions now. The volleyball is a back and forth teams. You know how this is played, right? Because of the coin flip, the first question goes to Eastland. You can confer, but I have to hear the answer from the captains. So Daniel, are you and the team ready for your first question?
We are.
Here it comes. What author collaborated with Nathaniel Branden on the essay collection, The Virtue of Selfishness, which advances her philosophy of objectivism?
Dickinson.
Incorrect. Rand. Ayn Rand. No points, and here's a new question for Freeport. Fair, here it is. What state is home to a racetrack at Santa Anita where more than 24 horses mysteriously died in 2019?
New Mexico.
Incorrect. California. Santa Anita racetracks in California. Back to Eastland. What phenomenon interacts with gravity to produce water ripples, causes the capillary action that creates a meniscus, and is decreased by surfactants?
Tides.
Incorrect. It's what also actually allows insects to walk on water, surface tension. Surface tension is the phenomenon. Back to Freeport. Cultural historian Johann Huizinga wrote in what European language, as did Anne Frank in her diary entries?
Dutch.
Dutch is correct. You knew that one pretty quickly. I think Ariana helped with that, right? There's also the house where Anne hid was in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, so that may have helped as well. Freeport, you are on the board now, 10 points. Eastland, here's a question for you. In psychology, the big 5 traits describe what pattern of behaviors whose study by Carl Jung inspired the Myers-Briggs type indicator? It's kind of a vague and broad way to ask what a personality is. That's the pattern of behaviors, personality. Back to Freeport. The plant hormone ethylene is the simplest example of what class of hydrocarbons that have at least one carbon-carbon double bond?
Chloro.
It's kind of a tough chemistry question there. Alkenes. No points. Back to Eastland. What American retailer based in Bentonville, Arkansas, is the world's largest company by revenue, owns Sam's Club, and was founded by Sam Walton?
Walmart.
Yeah, we don't get much easier questions than that sometimes. You take those points however you can get them, and that's 10 points added to your score, Eastland. Freeport. The Battle of Poltava was the turning point of what war which caused the decline of the Swedish Empire after its defeat by Peter the Great of Russia?
The Great North War.
Judge, can we take that? We'll take that from 1700 to 1721. Great North War, Great Northern War, and that's 10 more points for Freeport. Back over to Eastland. What mountain range, whose peak of Aconcagua is the highest point in the Western Hemisphere, is the world's longest range and is in South America?
Andes.
That is correct. It stretches 7,000 kilometers down there, 10 points, and that's how we end the round. 10 more points added to Eastland's score. It's still a 50-point swing, but now Freeport, you've got 20. You are on the board. We are going to take a quick break. Our next round is a lightning round, and we all know how fast scores can change in that lightning. We'll take a quick break and come back with our Bergstrom bonus question. Join us in a couple of minutes.
Hi, I'm Alana Rose. This week's bonus question is, which Hindu religious leader was assassinated on January 30th, 1948?